Hello, my name is Toby and this is my weekly vlog. Do listen to the end because there's something right at the end that's going to help you in your working life, I absolutely promise. Bit of an advertorial to start with. We're really counting down now. This isn't a Women's World Cup final message. This is about the recovery games on September the 16th. There's details on the screen. Now, lots of people listening to this message will have been involved with the recovery games over a long period of time, know far more about it than I do. I'm looking forward to my first one, but I know that the team would want as many people from across Ardash as possible to get involved. So really, I'm promising it'll be sunny that weekend, so do get yourself involved if you possibly can in the recovery games. Not absolutely promising as we get towards the end of August that the Pride events in Scunthorpe and Doncaster will come with sunshine, but promising that they will be an important part of the local calendar, an important part of Ardash. Those of you that follow me on Twitter will know I have a long-standing squabble with some local residents about our institutional flags that celebrate the diversity of people who work within our NHS and our organisation. So again, have a think about whether being part of the Pride parades and the Pride events is something that is important to you. Certainly something that is important to the board of this organisation. I want to say a little bit about money, mainly because I haven't mentioned it for a while, and sometimes when a subject goes quiet, people fill in the gaps with their own story, don't they? So we're counting down towards the launch of our investments process. I think that's a new thing for Ardash, talking to some of our managers. So every year, as you know, the NHS will invest new money, and here at Ardash, going forward each year, we'll invest, I guess, somewhere in the order of £3 million of new stuff that we want to do to support you, to support the care of our patients, of our carers, our work in the community. So between now and Christmas, that process will be launched. It's really about making sure we make smart choices between different ideas. Rather than every idea being considered on its merits, what we'll be trying to do as a clinical leadership executive is make choices between proposals. So look out for that. And when I frustrate managers by talking about the fact there is money in the system, that's the sort of thing that I'm talking about. But at the same time, I recognise that we're full on with the changes that we need to make to reduce our costs. Sometimes known as cost improvement programs, sometimes known as cuts. Teams have done great work, I think, to come up with imaginative and thoughtful ideas that can both improve quality and reduce cost. I want to again pay tribute to people doing that work, because it's not easy. In one or two care groups and teams, we're down to the last knockings of trying to make things work, and we're having to make really hard and difficult choices. So again, I just want to acknowledge that. I want to thank each of the corporate departments of Ardash who were faced with by far the largest proportionate cost reduction programme from the board, and as of this morning, we've got over the line. So £2 million worth of savings proposed across our corporate teams. Of course, time is money. So it is really quite important now that we crack on. Because if you go a bit more slowly, then obviously you have to save more in order to get to the same end point. So as you know, we've set a deficit plan for this year. We're going to be balanced over 2 years. So don't be surprised now to see change coming in terms of those savings proposals. As ever, chat to your local managers, chat to your local teams about what's truly going on. So there's a balance between those investments and, as I say, the cuts that we need to make to balance the books safely. I promise you there'll be something at the end that was useful to you. It's the rollout of password self-service. Now, me and the IT help desk spend a lot of time chatting to each other. I know they're looking forward to me enrolling. There are details on the screen. It'll effectively make you self-sufficient in using your password, but of course it will also mean that the IT help desk can get just that little bit quicker to everybody else who's got a different problem. So please use and register for the self-service function displayed on the screen. Have a good week. Thanks a lot.